Welcome to Eggheads, the show where a team of 5 quiz challengers pit their wits against possibly the greatest quiz team in Britain. They are the Eggheads. Hello, Eggs.
Hello, Jeremy.
Hey, good mood, it sounds like. If you'd like to work on a question from the Eggheads while you watch at home, Pat, you have one.
I do. Both named after rock musicians, Pakiganatha Zappa and Mirmekiafila Neelyongi, are examples of what sort of creature?
Thank you very much, Pat. We'll find out the answer at the end of the show. Taking on our quiz champions today are Run for Your Money from Leicester. Now, in attempting to topple our Eggheads team, Captain Lakeisha has called upon the quizzing prowess of not only her brother and her sisters, but also her mum, Vanetta. Let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Lakeisha and I'm an air hostess.
Hello, I'm Lloyd and I'm a physiotherapy student.
Hi, I'm Vanetta and I'm a carpenter.
Hello, I'm Byron. I'm self-employed and work in finance.
Hi, I'm Sim and I'm a primary school teacher.
So, Lakeisha and team, hello.
Hello, Jeremy.
Great to see you. So you've really assembled a family unit here, Lakeisha.
Yes, we have. Alongside me, I have my twin brother, my mum, my older brother and sister.
Fantastic. So they obviously all get on very well.
Yes.
Won't be any recriminations or anything like that.
No, very competitive, but we get on very well.
Are you similar in your quizzing or have you got different skills?
Different skills. We all went to university for different things, so I think I'm the cleverest, but I'm sure they would disagree.
OK, any practice sessions you've been having, doing some quizzing together, or...?
We've done a little bit of quizzing together. We don't all live together, so when we meet up... recently, we've been meeting up quite a lot, so we've been doing quizzing when we can.
And in the middle, Mum, what happens when there's a big family row? Do you step in?
I try not to. It just escalates it, really.
OK, well, let's hope all the forces taken out on the Eggheads today. Good luck, challengers. Can't wait to see you play. So every day, as you know, there is £1,000 worth of cash up for grabs. If the challengers fail to win, we roll the money over to the next show. Now, Run for Your Money. The Eggheads have won just the last game, so there's £2,000 to win today. The first head-to-head battle is on the subject of geography. Now, that's the first trick, is to choose someone to play on this. And then they've got to play either Beth, Steve, Pat, Chris or Lisa.
OK. Mum, do you want to do geography? Yeah, go for geography, Mum.
Yeah.
I'll try.
OK. Yes, my mum, Vanetta's going to go for
OK,
geography.
Vanetta goes in. The carpenter. If I had a hammer, who would you go for?
I'm Chris, please.
Very good. Struggles a little bit outside crew, don't we?
Well, I'm all right till I get past Basford Hall Junction, yeah.
So, Vanetta from Run for Your Money versus Chris from the Eggheads. To ensure there's no conferring, let's see round 1 take place. Go to the question room, please. OK, Vanetta, good luck. And you've been a carpenter for quite a while.
28 years.
Brilliant. What sort of stuff do you make?
Well, no, that's more bench joinery. So I'm more like fit doors, fit kitchens.
Nailing and screwing and all that?
Yeah, that sort of thing, yeah.
Gosh, it must keep you busy.
It does, yes.
OK, Vanetta, do you want to go first or second on geography?
I think I'll go second.
OK, Mr Hughes, known as the locomotive. Here we go. Which of these is a French-speaking region of Belgium? Chris, is it Catalonia, Madeira or Wallonia?
Well, the French-speaking Belgians are called Walloons, so it's Wallonia.
It is Wallonia. Well done. Vanetta, back to you. Venezuela is a country located in which part of South America? East, south or north?
North.
North is bang on. Brilliant. Yeah, where you can visualise the map, can you? It's up there on the...
Somewhere.
Up there somewhere, yeah, definitely. Caracas. Speaking of which, Chris,
Right.
what is the approximate distance as the crow flies from Algiers on Africa's northern coast to Cape Town on its southern coast? 3,000 miles, 5,000 miles, or 7,000 miles?
Well, it's more than 3,000. I don't think it's as many as 7,000. Wait. Yeah, 5,000.
You made a hand gesture there.
That was me sort of measuring the map up.
OK. 5,000's right. Well done.
Yeah.
OK, Vanetta. They're good, these Eggheads, aren't they?
Very.
But they can get into a panic. In which US state is the North Cascades National Park located? Vanetta, is it Washington, Maine, or Florida?
This one, I've never been to America, but I'm going to go for Maine.
Which is up in the top, the eastern side. Maine is your answer. It's actually the other way. It's Washington. Washington State.
Right.
So Chris has a chance to take the round with this question. Sangster International Airport serves which Caribbean country? Chris, Barbados, Jamaica, or Trinidad and Tobago?
Oh. Well, it's Norman Manley in Jamaica, so it's not Jamaica. Not heard of it in relation to Trinidad. But my old mate Ed Phillips came from Barbados. I'll go with Barbados.
Vanetta, do you know?
I would have gone for Jamaica.
It is Jamaica, actually.
Is it? Oh, I thought it was Norman Manley.
Does that mean they've got more than one
They have,
airport?
yes.
Yes, they
yeah.
have, yeah. So you're still in there, still fighting, Vanetta. Get this right, we go to sudden death. Indonesia's Riau Islands are located in which body of water? South China Sea, Sulu Sea, or Andaman Sea? I'll just spell the islands for you, Vanetta. It's R-I-A-U. Indonesia's Riau Islands are located in which body of water?
South China Sea.
Is the right answer. Well done. South China Sea, playing with great assurance here. So level after 3 questions, we go to sudden death. Gets a bit harder, Chris. As you know, I don't give you alternatives. Ankara is the capital of which country?
Turkey.
Turkey's right. Vanetta, to stay in, which is the only country that borders both Iran and India?
Is that Pakistan? Pakistan?
Pakistan is correct. Mum is playing well, isn't she? She's playing well. Hold focus there, Vanetta, you're doing brilliantly. Just one more nail to knock in. The M2 motorway, Chris, runs for just over 25 miles through which English county?
It heads in the general direction of Dover in Kent.
Kent is right. Well done. Not a train in sight. Vanetta, the Bab el Mandeb or Mandab Strait connects the Red Sea to which Gulf? So it's B-A-B, then E-L, then capital M-A-N-D-E-B, the Bab el Mandeb.
Not the Baltic.
No, it's not the Baltic, it's the Gulf of Aden. Sorry, Vanetta, well played. Just knocked out there by our Chris, who will be in the final. But it's early days. Return to us, and we'll play round 2. So, as it stands, Run for Your Money have lost 1 brain from the final round. The Eggheads have lost none so far. And let's play on with film and TV. Who would like this?
Well, we know who's got this one. Sim's got this one.
OK, Sim, on the end, our primary school teacher against which Egghead? Can't be Chris.
Who should I go for, okay?
Not the girls. We're going to go with Steve.
So, Sim from Run for Your Money versus Steve from the Eggheads. Please run to the question room now. So, Sim, as well as being a primary school teacher, you're a runner.
Yes, I run for Birchwood Harriers in Birmingham.
So you're training, what, a couple of times a week?
Yeah, 3 times a week and coaching as well.
Wow, so you are fit.
Very fit, actually, yeah.
Is it long distances or sprints?
Oh, no,
or
short distances for me. Short distance. I can't do the long ones.
100 metres?
200 metres and 400 metres.
I read here that you have got exceptionally long legs.
I do. They're 35 inches.
35.
35.
I think that's the same length as my legs. Because it said 35 on my trousers, I think.
That was your waist.
Oh, no, I think it said 34, 35 or so. That's incredible, though.
Yeah.
That must help a lot with running.
It does help a lot for my running and taking photos as well, so yeah.
Yeah, and taking photos?
Yeah. But get the legs out.
Oh, I see. All right, film and TV. Oh, Steve, difficult round.
Well, I was going to say I lost to a runner on last show in TV and film, so I'm just wondering if it's history repeated.
You're right. It was film and TV, and it was a runner. What about that? OK, here we go. Sim, this is the moment. Would you like to go first or second?
No, let Steve go first.
OK, Steve, your question. What genre of film is Kevin Costner's Dances with Wolves? Rom-com, sci-fi, or western?
That's a western, Jeremy.
It is a western. Well done. Back to you, Sim. In the film Rain Man, what relation is Dustin Hoffman's character to Tom Cruise's character? Is he brother, father, grandfather?
I don't think he's the father. I'm sure he's the brother. I think so. It's a long time I've seen that film. Brother.
Brother's right. 1-1. Hasn't gone wrong yet for you, Steve.
Yet being operative word.
Here's your question. Which of these TV shows was first broadcast in the UK in 2000? The X Factor, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, or Big Brother?
3 of my favourites. Do you know what? I have a feeling it's Big Brother, so that's my answer.
It is Big Brother. You're right. Sim, which Oscar did George Clooney win in 2006 for his work on the film Syriana? Is it Best Director, Best Supporting Actor, or Best Original Screenplay?
I don't think he directed it. I'm not too sure. I don't think he directed. I'm going to go for Best Supporting Actor.
Best Supporting Actor's right. Well done, Sim. And we go over to you, Steve, for your third. Who plays D.I. Jimmy Perez in the TV drama series Shetland? Dougray Scott, John Hannah, or Douglas Henshall?
This is not good. Because I've got a Doug answer in my head, and you've given me a Dougray and a Douglas. So it'll probably John Hannah now. Really do not know. Hey-ho. Dougray Scott.
It's Douglas Henshall. Oh, Steve, what's happening to you on film and TV? So, Sim, if you get this right, you will have knocked him out, or whatever the running equivalent is. Just barged him off the track. What is the title of the third film in the Cloverfield franchise, released on streaming services in February 2018? Is it The Cloverfield Paradox, Cloverfield Overlord, or 10 Cloverfield Lane?
I really don't know this. I don't know this one, but I feel I'm drawn towards 10 Cloverfield Lane. Not too sure why. Hope it's the right answer. I'm going to go for 10 Cloverfield Lane.
It's actually The Cloverfield Paradox. So, Steve, you're still in, and we go to sudden death again. Here's your question. Which sport is the focus of the 2015 film Creed?
Boxing.
Boxing's right. It's part of the Rocky franchise. Over to you, Sim. You've got to get this right to stay in now. Which character, played by Roger Lloyd Pack in the TV sitcom Only Fools and Horses, was famous for always getting Rodney's name wrong?
I can see his face. What's his name? I'm going to just have to go for Wim Sydney. I don't know the name. I can't remember the name. I can see the face.
Kind of a connection with your what you do in your running track. It gets pulled when you start a race. Steve, do you know?
Trigger.
Trigger.
Oh, goodness. The tall one with the brown hair.
And always called him Dave. That's such a shame, but Steve has gone through. Well done, Steve. You have got your place in the final, and Sim has been knocked out. But it's not a crisis yet, challengers. 2 more rounds to play before the final. Please rejoin your teams. Right, Lakeisha, I know you work as cabin crew.
Yes, I do.
The plane is still in the air here.
Yes, it definitely is.
We've got a little bit of turbulence.
Okay, yeah.
We're still going to land this, aren't we?
Yes.
Come
I
on.
think we are.
We lost Sim. That was a blow.
You lost Vinetta, yeah.
Vinetta. OK, here we go. Run for your money have lost those 2 brains from the final round. The Eggheads are sitting there looking far too smug. And the next subject is politics. Who wants this? So it's Byron or Lloyd or the skipper?
I'm going to do politics.
OK, Lakeisha, stepping into the cockpit now. Pilot's unconscious, and you're going to take over the plane. We can't do many more of these going. Who would you like to take on? You can have, let's see, it's Beth or Pat or Lisa, so the alternate players here.
OK, voting Lisa.
Lisa, free for me? Lisa.
Yeah.
So we've got Lakeisha from Run for Your Money playing politics with Lisa from the Eggheads. Please take your positions. OK, on politics, Lakeisha, do you want to go first or second?
Please, Jeremy, can I go first?
Right, Lakeisha versus Lisa. Here we go. Which of these UK Prime Ministers was a Labour politician? So Labour. Was it Anthony Eden, James Callaghan, or John Major?
John Major. Oh, when was John Major? Was he Conservative? He was Conservative, James Callaghan. Anthony Eden. John Major was before. I believe it was John Major.
He was the most recent one. He was actually the Conservative, who then lost to Tony Blair.
That's
Blair took over. James Callaghan was the right answer.
Okay.
Lisa, which of these politicians was born first? Bill Clinton, Tony Blair, or Angela Merkel?
Oh, that's not straightforward. Blair, I think, is the early end of the 50s. Clinton, the 40s. all of which leaves me with the problem of how old Angela Merkel is. Angela Merkel, she must be somewhere in her 60s, which would make her the 50s again, wouldn't it? Now, Obama was one of the youngest, wasn't he? He was 42, which would mean Clinton was older when he took over in 92, which would make it pre-1950. Okay, dodgy maths going on here, but we'll try Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton's right. So Tony Blair is a year older than Angela Merkel.
Right.
He's 53, it's 1953, she's 1954. Clinton, any Eggheads, no?
48-ish?
Yeah.
46.
46.
So baby boomer. Anyway, you're right, Bill Clinton. Lisa, well done. Lakeisha, back to you. How many electoral college votes did Donald Trump receive in the 2016 US presidential election? Lakeisha, was it 104, 204, or 304?
I don't believe it was as high as 304. I have 104, 204. I'm going to go with 204.
It's 304.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. Lisa, your question. Which country's Prime Minister announced that she was pregnant in January 2018? New Zealand, Brazil, or Ireland? If you get this, you've won the round.
Jacinta Ardern, wasn't it? Had a little girl, I think, in summer 2018. I missed the name, but she's Prime Minister of New Zealand.
It is New Zealand. Well done, Lisa. You're in the final round. Lakeisha, sorry, they're just the wrong questions. Are probably not quite the subject for you. Brave to go in as the captain, though. You had to do it.
I did.
All right, come back to us, both of you. We have one more round to play before the final. As it stands, Run for Your Money have endured a bit more turbulence here. They've lost 3 brains now from the final round. The Eggheads have still lost none. And it's music. So it's going to be Lloyd or Byron on music.
I don't know about any of them.
I'm awful.
I'm going to go
Yeah.
No, you have music.
I think I'm terrible at music.
We're going to, Byron's going to take one.
All right, Byron, before you go, choose an Egghead. And you've got the appetising choice of Pat or Beth.
Pat.
You want Pat?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go with Pat.
Good stuff. So Byron from Run for Your Money, taking on Pat from the Eggheads on music. And for the last time, please go to our question room. You love your music, Byron?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you did. You're up against Pat, trying to turn the tide here. Believe me, you challenging team, you can still do this. There's no question. So Byron, first or second?
I'm going to go second.
And first question then to Pat. Here we go, Pat. The Oscar-nominated song This Is Me features on the soundtrack of which 2017 film musical? Mudbound, Coco, or The Greatest Showman?
I haven't actually seen any of the 3 films. No, I just haven't heard of the song. So I'm going to be reduced to a guess. I'll go down the middle with Coco.
Team, what do you think?
It's the greatest.
It is The Greatest Showman. Yeah, it's The Greatest Showman. You've not seen that film, Pat?
No, I haven't seen it.
I love it, but I don't know if does that mean I'm just really soppy? I thought it was brilliant. So, Vanetta, what would this be the hinge point of the game? Get out the tools.
Yes, just about, yeah.
All right, nail down the coffin here, Byron. The Puccini opera Madama Butterfly was first performed in which year? Byron, 1704, 1804, or 1904?
I'm going to take a guess and go 1704.
I'm afraid you're 2 centuries out. It's 1904. Just over 100 years ago. Pat, your question. To take the lead. My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. Are the opening lyrics to which Eminem song? Stan, Lose Yourself, or Love the Way You Lie?
I think I can almost remember Dido singing those lyrics. Could I hear the question again, please?
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. Are the opening lyrics to which Eminem song?
Well, I can certainly hear Dido singing them, and I know she guessed it on Stan or vice versa, so I'm going for Stan.
Stan is right. And was that Dido originally?
Yeah, it's a sample.
You. Yeah, sample of the song.
Sample Dido.
Yeah.
Byron, what is the name of the con man at the centre of the plot of the stage musical, The Music Man? Now you need this to keep up with Pat. Is it Andy Hawks, Billy Bigelow, or Harold Hill?
I've not seen the musical, so it's going to have to be another guess. Sorry. I'm going to go for Andy Hawks.
It's Harold Hill. So it gives Pat a chance with this question. What is the first name of the American musician after whom the musical instrument known as the Chapman stick is named? Pat, Emmett, Maddox, or Sheldon?
I know about the Chapman stick. It's like a guitar without a body. It's just a long keyboard, very flexible thing. Emmett Chapman, Maddox Chapman, Sheldon Chapman. Of those three, the one that sounds slightly preferable is Emmett.
Just on the sound of it alone?
Just
or?
on the sound of it. I don't really think I know this. But
it's a keyboard, is it? It's not a guitar?
It's a long fret thing.
Okay.
You can do all sorts on it. It's sort of a universal instrument. It's quite something.
It was Emmett Chapman, so you're quite right, Pat. You're in the final round. Byron, sorry. He squeaked past you there. And it's going to be tough for our challengers in the final, but certainly not impossible. Come back to us, please, and we will play the final round for £2,000. And this is what we've been playing towards. It's time for the final round, which, as always, is general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads won't be allowed to take part in this round. So from the challengers, it's Lakeisha, Vanetta, Byron and Sim from Run For Your Money. Would you please now leave the studio? Lloyd, you are playing to win Run For Your Money £2,000. Good luck. Beth, Steve, Pat, Chris and Lisa, you're playing for something that money can't buy, which is the Eggheads' reputation, which has taken a bashing these last few days. As usual, I will ask each team 3 questions in turn. They're all general knowledge. Normally, I say you can confer. It's a bit tricky when you're on your own, I know. So, Run For Your Money. The question is, can your one brain beat these 5? We've seen it happen. Lloyd, do you want to go first or second?
Second, please.
OK, so first question goes to all 5 eggheads here. What type of diet does a giraffe have? Herbivorous, carnivorous or omnivorous?
Herbivorous. All the trees in it. Yeah.
They don't eat meat, that's for sure.
It eats all the trees, I'm told. Herbivorous.
Yeah, herbivorous is right. Oh, I really wanted them to come unstuck on the giraffe question. Never mind. Here's your question. Which is the 3rd letter of the Greek alphabet? Lloyd, is it beta, gamma, or delta?
I'm going to go for beta.
Beta. Let's just think about this. Alpha is the first and omega is the last.
Yeah.
Then alpha, beta, gamma,
delta, epsilon.
Okay. So it's alpha, beta, gamma, delta, so the 3rd is gamma. Sorry, Lloyd. OK, eggheads. You're ahead. Medals were awarded in how many sports at the 2018 Winter Olympic Games? 15, 20 or 25?
Sports. Yeah. Not total
so
number
not
of medals.
Different,
sports.
like you've got downhill skiing, mogul skiing, not like different divisions like that.
No,
just skiing.
Well,
right.
there's alpine and cross country, which I think counts 2.
They count
don't
2,
they? Rather than, but after that, you don't have to break it.
Do we go to do we just count them?
I think we're going to.
So,
I can't
speed
get. I think
Ice hockey, curling, biathlon, Nordic combined, alpine. That's 5.
Skating.
Ice figure skating, 6.
Speed skating.
2 different types.
Short and long.
Yeah.
Ice hockey.
Luge is
Luge skeleton.
Luge skeleton and bob.
Sled.
Bob. We're on
There's
11 now. We've got the various
The freestyle or the freestyle skiing.
cross-country skiing.
Yeah.
Then you're getting up to like
cross, snowboard and ski
Snowboard.
cross.
It's like half pipe different.
The moguls,
from-
the moguls, they're not alpine skiing.
This is it, isn't it? Is that a separate sport again? And then you've got freestyle snowboarding, freestyle skiing. Are those separate again from the alpine? They must be separate from the alpine and cross country disciplines. Must
Yeah, they're separate from
and
that,
then
but
the
are they
snowboarding
together?
and skiing are separate sports, I think, aren't they?
Yeah. So are we getting to
So where are you now?
I think we're on 14 at the moment, which doesn't really help us very much. We need a couple
But then
more.
if you add in all the
Got half pipe as well.
freestyles,
Big air.
freestyle
So there's another
events.
couple of those.
Looking like 20 then.
Yeah, I'd also got an assumption you'd forgot a couple.
Yeah.
The problem is how you count them.
Yeah.
The problem is
Yeah.
not how many sports. But I think we can probably rule out 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
We've counted more than 15.
What do we think?
120, but I don't
20?
know.
Yeah.
I'm prepared to go down the middle and go 20.
Yeah, so am I, yeah.
Right. Well, we think we've counted more than 15, but as we've discussed, it depends on what you're counting as separate sports. So we're going to go for 20.
OK, 20. The answer's 15.
Oh, it's too bad.
You did a good list, and it's really hard to do that. You got it wrong. So there we are. The answer's 15. Whew. Wow.
I think I knew that one.
You knew that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
OK. All right, where are we? Eggheads have got 1. You've yet to score. Let's get this one right and draw level. This is a big question for you now. The American Bebe Rexha is best known for her work in which field? So Bebe is B-E-B-E, and Rexha, R-E-X-H-A. Music, fashion, or photography?
Could you repeat the question for me?
The American Bebe Rexha is best known for her work in which field?
This is definitely a tricky one. I don't think it's music. I'm probably going to go for photography. Ruling out music, I'll go for photography.
Photography is your answer. Eggheads?
It's music.
Music is the answer.
Music.
So the Eggheads can take it with this question. In which Shakespeare play does Imogen secretly marry Posthumus in spite of her father's order that she must take Cloten as her husband? Was this Cymbeline, The Two Gentlemen of Verona, or The Winter's Tale?
Cymbeline.
Okay, I'm reliably informed. That's Cymbeline.
If you've got this right, you've won, because there'd be no way back for Lloyd. 3 of not his best known plays, shall we say. The answer is Cymbeline. We say congratulations, Eggheads, you have won. Well, the winter sports.
Yes, I should have gone first, shouldn't I?
Well, I don't know, because that was quite a good one for them to get, because they got it wrong. Anyway, listen, Lloyd, well played. Sorry you lost. The Eggheads have done that thing which you love to do, not only winning, but all 5 of you being here. It's so disheartening for us, isn't it? I'm afraid you won't be going home with the £2,000. The money rolls over to our next show. And we do say, Eggheads, congratulations. A very, very good performance today, no question. Now, before we go, Pat, you had a question.
I had, yes. Both named after rock musicians, Paki Gnatha Zappa and Mirmeki Afili Niljongi, are both examples of what sort of creature?
I suddenly wanted to go something man-made, like a satellite, but when you said creature, I thought, can we go starfish?
No, have a go.
No, I did fish, some sort of sea creature.
No, they are spiders.
Really?
The former, the Zappa one, has markings that reminded its namer of Frank Zappa's trademark moustache, and the latter was co-discovered by an admirer of Neil Young's music.
Oh, wonderful question, Pat. Thank you. Hope you got that at home. Join us next time to see if a new team of challengers have the brains to defeat the Eggheads. There'll be £3,000 for them to play for. Till then, goodbye.